Researchers at VIDO are at work trying to safeguard us against the next disease outbreak, and they're using bats. John Flatters has more.
Scientists have long been using animals as inspiration to fight disease. Antibiotics from bacteria, infection-fighting immune molecules studied in fruit flies, so it's not strange that researchers at VIDO are studying bats to try and prevent the next disease outbreak.
Our goal is to understand how bats can coexist with these viruses. Bats don't get sick like us as humans. So we want to identify what is it about the bat immune system and take that knowledge and develop that into therapeutics for humans.
His team have recently published 3 articles for journals that Banerjee says is a pandemic playbook. One looked at the One Health response to the Nipah virus in Southeast Asia and its effective management through surveillance and warning systems. Another identified a gene called GBP1 that might help bats mount a faster antibody response than humans.
I think what we'd like to do is identify more genes. We're not done yet. There's a whole list of genes we're looking at, and those studies are going to come out soon. So it's probably a collection of responses that happen in a living bat that allows it to coexist with these viruses.
Evolutionary biologist Dan Riskin says there are a lot of ways that bats are very different from us. Finding the genes in one of hundreds of bat species that actually matter when it comes to immune response is important.
We need to be thinking outside the box, and bats are definitely outside the box. And so the fact that this team can look at the DNA of bats for solutions to the human problem is it's just beyond brilliant.
He says bats have evolved over 50 million years, and there's nearly 1,500 species now.
Understanding the immune systems of bats and understanding the evolution of bats and how they protect themselves is a big solution for understanding how we can protect ourselves.
Using the findings with the GBP1 gene, Banerjee says his team's vision is to develop a treatment or vaccine within the next 15 years.
What we could do is make modification in humanized proteins, which can then potentially become therapeutics or even potential vaccines. But our study is largely leaning towards therapeutic development.
John Flatters, CTV News, Saskatoon.